Hey you! Today I want to talk about Christmas trees and everything related to them. Well, not everything, kind of everything, but not quite. Yes, I'm gonna gab, whatever the word is, at you because I put up my tree on November 1st. Yes, I'm one of those people. The moment Halloween is done, my tree goes up. When the tree goes up, other things go up with it. Number one, my ornaments, which I will talk about soon because mine aren't really ornaments like your traditional ornaments, and the lights, which are a pain in the butt to unravel because past me decided that I was done with taking the lights off and I just crammed them into the box without, tying them up properly or winding them in, a proper form so it comes out nicely the next time I want to use them. But okay, so let me tell you about my ornaments, my fake ornaments, pseudo ornaments. They're actually key rings. I think majority of them are Lego key rings actually. I really like Lego. Every time I go to a new city or a new place, I buy one Lego key ring, and all the key rings that I'm ever gifted and stuff also go on my tree. I would say my favorite ornament to date is a pickle. Yep, you heard it right, it's a pickle. I got this puppy, I don't know if you can see it. I got it from a game that's called, what is it? Pass the Parcel. I was at a Christmas party for a place that I volunteered at, and the parcel that I picked out was the tiniest thing because I don't really like to accumulate massive things because I already have so many things in my apartment and I really should not have any more. But I decided to pick up this. Obviously, I didn't know what it was. It was just kind of wrapped in brown paper, and it was this tiny little thing that was sitting on the floor. But yeah, to date, this is my favorite ornament that's sitting on my tree. And I have a lot of ornaments, or fake ornaments, and key rings. I have little soft toys as well that come with their own little hooks. So that's pretty fun. They don't wear down the tree very much, so that's kind of cool. So it's just a mishmash of different things on my tree. The other thing I want to talk about is the lights. So I was going on about how I am really bad at storing them, the year before, and so I always struggle when I have to put my lights on the tree. But the hilarious thing about the lights themselves once they are up on the tree is that they actually come on themselves like around 5 p.m. or so, and they turn off around 10 p.m. I do nothing to facilitate this. Once I put the batteries in, they have a life of their own. I figured out why though, because I think somewhere in my apartment complex people also have their lights up on their balconies and whatnot, and those lights come with little controllers. So, the other thing I didn't preface with is that my lights are battery operated, so they don't need to be plugged in. I did that on purpose because I have a rabbit named Puffin, and if there's a cord that goes into a socket, she will magically find this cord, even if I hide it, even if I try to protect it at all costs, she will find it and she'll chew it. So I decided that a battery operated set of lights would actually be better for my tree, and I can move the tree around wherever I want, so it doesn't have to be near a power source, which is great. Anyway, back to the actual topic of my lights coming on their own. So I suspect that one of my neighbors is in close range to me. So probably upstairs, downstairs, on my right and on my left. And somebody has the little remote for their battery operated lights as well. And it comes on at the same time every day and turns off at the same time every night. It is quite hilarious, and kind of good for me because I don't have to do anything really. Once in a while when it's bright and daytime and I still want to feel the Christmassy feeling, I turn them on myself. Like, I don't have the remote anymore. I lost them when I moved apartments, but there is a switch on the battery box that allows me to turn them off and on. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, but besides that, I think my tree is done up. It is what it's supposed to be. The other challenge that I usually have when I put up my Christmas tree is putting the topper on. I'm really short, right? For those of you who have met me before, I am a hobbit. And I have a step ladder, but that still doesn't do the trick because the tree's kind of wobbly and I have, a bad sense of balance sometimes when I'm on the top step of the step ladder. So the topper currently is sitting at an angle because I couldn't finagle or tie the top of the tree properly to it. It's wire, right? So you kind of just wind it, the base of the topper, so it stays on the tree. But I don't really know how people actually attach their toppers properly because the tip of the tree is literally one wire. So I don't really know what to do with that. And my topper's pretty heavy. It's this like copper star. I really like it. I got it with a friend a few years ago because I never really had a topper. What I used as a topper was a soft toy crow, like a finger puppet that I was able to kind of jam it into. But I thought I would get a proper topper, so now I have a proper topper, but it is quite heavy and it sits crooked on my tree. I guess it gives it character. I don't know. So another thing that my tree is a fake tree. So during the year, it's stored in the basement because I don't have room in my apartment to store bits and pieces of the tree that take up 2 large garbage bags. But I've always wanted a natural Christmas tree, I guess. The only issue is that living in an apartment, it might actually be a hazard because it could start fires. It could catch fire and blow your house up. So my flat's management office, what do you want to call it, they don't allow real life trees, I guess. So no tree farming for me. But I wish I really had it because I love the smell of real Christmas trees. I have a spray in my bathroom that smells like real Christmas trees, and I just spray it all over all the time because I just want my bathroom to smell like a spruce forest of some kind. But oh, it's so good. If you've never smelled a Christmas tree before, please go sniff one because it'll make your day. It's so good. So one of the things that really got me thinking about Christmas and Christmas trees is the shape of a Christmas tree. I know, really, really weird. My brain goes everywhere all the time. But I did wonder why Christmas trees were always like conical in shape, like triangular. So like it's skinny at the top and it's like thick boy at the bottom, right? Why can't like birch trees be good Christmas trees as well? They have really nice bark. It's so pretty. You can hang baubles on the branches because they're strong enough. You can even string lights up on it, right? I mean, understandably, you need a pretty young birch tree to bring into your house if you want to use a birch tree as a Christmas tree. But I think they're, perfectly able to stand in as Christmas trees, right? We don't always need to use fir trees or spruce trees or coniferous other trees. But yeah, that's what I wonder about all the time. So I kind of looked it up. Thank you, Google. And it was kind of a tradition for people in Germany, apparently, and in some other places, to cut down their coniferous trees. Before that, the coniferous trees usually can be found in places with like a lot of snow and stuff. So that conical shape helps the snow to fall off so it doesn't hang heavy at the top, which is, I think, kind of cool, but that still doesn't really explain why it needs to be the Christmas tree, you know. But anyway, back to Germany and Christmas trees. So apparently the use of Christmas trees to mark Christmas and to decorate their homes and stuff for the season was started there. And get this, they used to put candles on it. Candles. Sources of fire on a tree. That's just recipe for disaster, right? Because wood, pine needles, leaves, if a candle drops, your entire house is gone, right? But that's what they did in the past, which is mind-blowing. And then obviously after the season was done, the tree would die, right? And it would crackle up and dry up and stuff. And that's worse. That's even better kindling for, you know, a bonfire. So I don't understand that, but apparently that's what they did. And so subsequently, like, it evolved, right, to be this monument in houses during the Christmas season. So thank goodness people decided against putting candles on their trees in this day and age. Like, little battery-powered tea light candles are fine, but really, real candles are just like a board mission. Nope, that's just nope. But yeah, so that's kind of how trees came about. With the topper thing, it's more religious, right? Because most people put angels, I guess, or a star, like what I have, on top, and it's related to like Christianity. So like Christmas itself is mostly related to Christianity, right? And it has now been commercialized into this big event that many people associate with or celebrate, even if they're not religious. And yeah, so the star is meant to symbolize the star that led the three wise men, or the shepherds, one of those groups. It just led them to the stable where baby Jesus was born. And I believe the angel was also chosen because the angels appeared to one of those groups to also get them to go visit Jesus in the stable. So that's why people choose these items, you know, an angel topper or a star topper, to, you know, finish the decorating of their tree. So yeah, like Christmas trees actually have an interesting backstory, and I still couldn't find a definite answer as to why it had to be a coniferous tree and it wasn't any other type of tree, right? Maybe it doesn't look as nice, I don't know, but I think other trees have the potential to be great Christmas trees as well. We don't always have to use, you know, like a triangular shaped Christmas tree to celebrate the season. But yeah, that's basically my rant for today and on Christmas trees and stuff. I really like watching Peanuts, Snoopy, right? Because they literally have one branch with a bauble on the top, and it just kind of like leans on one side, and that was a Christmas tree, and that's quite amazing because obviously it shows that Christmas is so much more than the tree, and you can make the tree whatever you want it to be honest. So yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble. I hope you put up your Christmas tree soon and enjoy it.